My name's Campbell McLean. I work for TTS, Techno Trolley Systems. We're a family-based business just outside of Venice in North Italy. Our ethos is looking at how do we make the cleaner's job easier, simpler and more effective. And getting that balance between operator satisfaction, that doesn't sound too corny, and cost control. So we've taken the flat mop and we've looked at the different platforms that you get within the flat mop, which is Velcro, pocket and tab, and said where do each one of those specialise? So a pocket mop works really well in hospitals. Pre-soaked system, single use, into rewash, one area, and then you dispose the mop. Redipping for contract cleaning and clean general areas. So we're in a beautiful stadium, and if I wanted to mop the corridors of this stadium, I wouldn't want to use a single dose mop because I need to have 100 mops where I could only need maybe 2 or 3. So you then want to have a tabbed mop. So we looked at the differences between that, and then we looked at what's common and cheap, which is Velcro. And the question was, could we do something that would traverse all of those? So pocket, tab, Velcro, healthcare to general cleaning. And by innovating what is a very common platform, we've managed to do that. We've automated the self-sweep of the mop, and we managed to reduce wrist movement by up to 75%.
So how was it in?
One of the questions that they were looking at was the balance of microfiber, which our mops are made from, versus non-microfiber, and what the sustainability question is on that.
And the CSSA, I mean, you know, your coming today was to achieve.
How do we develop the UK market? And as part of that, working with organisations like yourself is key to it. So our membership is pending internally. It should come in the next 3 months.
That's really nice to hear.
Well, it's something that well, I looked at it at the beginning and went, guys, we need to sort this all out, which I've done. I've now got momentum, and you can see that from our commitment to the cleaning show at Excel and in Manchester. We started off with like a little booth and some pop-ups. And at Excel last year, we had a full installation, and the quality of traffic that we got, I think just because we had upgraded the stand as well, it helps mirror what we do in Amsterdam. Yeah. So when you come to Amsterdam, TTS is, you'll see us big just behind Diversity in Hall 1, but when you come into the UK, we are everywhere, but you don't see us like a big brand. And part of my job is to build that branding up, and I think working with the associations is very much part of that, as part of the forward, being sensible. Because we're, at the end of the day, we're a small family company, so we're not like a big multinational, so I don't have deep marketing pockets, but where we do invest our money, we invest it hopefully wisely.
No, very good. No, that's excellent. No, brilliant. So look, from our point of view, we're delighted that you've taken the time to come and see us. We can only thank you. Obviously, there's going to be deliberations later on.
Yeah, no, I can appreciate it.
Hopefully, you might go on to the next stage, and you might bring the glitz and glamour to the main showcase. But look, I hope you've enjoyed today.
No, for me, one is working with the association. I think it's very important as a manufacturer. So it's important to be involved, because if we're not singing about our products, you guys then aren't being able to showcase that in how you represent the cleaning industry. So I think that's important, and getting a broad church, because there's a lot of different companies out there. But also, it's part of that. How we support the UK market, and when it all boils down to it, we are looking to improve standards in cleaning. Now, the byproduct is buy my product, but actually, I'm wanting cleaners to self-figure of 8. Now, if we can do that, I want cleaners to use double buckets. So when you look at double buckets, I do them. So does Ungars, so does Vailida. I want all the cleaners to use double buckets and not use one as a storage unit, because it's more sustainable. So let's do it, and that's kind of part of my culture, if you like.
Ethos. It's the right ethos. It's about the industry.
Yeah.
It's seeing and its influence on the cleaners, and that's what we're about. Yep. So look, fantastic. Lovely to meet you.
Yeah, likewise.